Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, this literally does not work. I thought today that I was going to be doing a video from a new location that I hadn't done before. I was like, I take pride on giving you news on the Dallas Cowboys from different locations. I've been up inside of the ceiling of the African American Museum, standing on a fire sprinkler pipe, patching up holes. I've done reports from there. I've been inside of a storm sewer before doing that. I've been doing it on all kinds of construction sites from the Red Brick House, which, by the way, last night we ended up having the meeting with the zoning department, which they unanimously sent it on to the city council, the change in zoning. It went so well. How well did it go? That they actually looked at the whole area and think that that whole area should be rezoned as all residential. For some reason, this area is actually zoned all highway commercial, and it's really residential. So I may actually make it better for other people as well. That's one of those things that you realize that, hey, we did good. But today when I was at the hospital, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do a video from the hospital bed. Well, I forgot I've actually done that, because when I had my colonoscopy, um, when I woke up, I did one from there. And by the way, if you're 50 or older, don't wait to get the colonoscopy. That colonoscopy is that fluid you got to drink the day before, that literally makes you feel like you'd had an overload of some bad tacos, because you are literally going to the bathroom, and literally it's like damn, I'm trying to remember the movie, but it was with the woman was talking about, it's like flaming hot lava. Yeah, it's like that. But get it done, because had I not gotten it done, I might not be here with you right now, because they found some polyps that were really, really bad, that were precancerous. So get that thing done, okay? And I know we got a lot of people my age on this channel. All right, so it is 9:30. I had my surgery about 6.5 hours ago. Um, the medication, or the anesthesia, has had me feeling kind of nauseated and a little bit dizzy, which they said is normal. And I just felt like I needed to throw up. I just wanted to throw up. It might have been because I had the Eagles nurse. That could be because that whole, just thinking about Eagles, and knowing that my doctor is actually a Washington 49er, anybody that plays Dallas fan, I just felt like I was surrounded by the enemy. But they did a great job on my leg. So um, I came upstairs, lay down on the bed, and just try and get some rest and try and sleep some of that off. I have yet to take any pain pills. They gave me 3 different prescriptions, and I have yet to try any of them. I've been putting ice on the knee, and while I've been laying down. And the crazy thing is, I'm beginning to feel the leg itself. The thing that I'm actually amazed about is, what's been bothering me more than anything else is my leg has hurt so much when I've been trying to sleep. Um, I literally found the best way for me to lay that doesn't have a whole lot of pain. And that's literally having my foot laying on the side of the bed like this, hanging off. And by hanging off of there, I mean, literally, it's like that's the only spot. Look, my wonderful wife just brought me some tomato soup. Oh, man. If she would have been just like my mom, she'd cut up hot dogs and put in there hot dogs and tomato soup. That was cool. Anyway, I tell you what was cool. I used to take my lunch to school, right? See, honey, thank you. No, check this out, Trey. My mom would had a thermos. This is true. In elementary school, most kids thought it was cool to go ahead and buy lunch. Nah, it was cool because my mom had, had like the metal lunch boxes, right? Y'all are like, he's high on those drugs right now. No, but I had my metal lunchbox, right? She would take my thermos bottle. I had one of the thermos bottles that would keep the soup hot. She would cook a hot dog, put the hot dog in with the soup. And then she'd have a hot dog bun that would be in there too. So here it is. I packed my lunch, and my soup was still warm. It wasn't real hot. It was warm, but I had a warm hot dog to eat at lunch. Seriously, isn't that some crazy stuff? My wife's like, "You really brought me back for that. Thank you, honey." So what I'm noticing so far with the knee is normally when I would turn over, I would get like shots of pain, and it would hurt, and I would kind of go like that, and probably wake up my wife. I'm beginning to, kind of waiting to take the pain meds because I think I'm a glutton for punishment, pain, and so, and my hair's jacked up right now. I'm finding that it's not hurting when I turn over because I have to flip flop because I got a bad back, and it's like I can only sleep, in one position for about 30 minutes, and I got to move, and then tomato soup. That's good. I'm not feeling that so far, so that's a good thing. And while you guys are here, I've been up here for about the last couple of hours. So, sleep, and I've just woke up. So, whew. Let's see what we got here. This is going to be bandaged up like this for the next 2 days, and I can't get it wet because it's got the stitches on it. Said, will be painful, and so on. So far, I ain't got no pain. And let's see what happens with It doesn't hurt like it used to.
Honey, you're under a lot of medication left over from surgery.
Is it? 7 hours afterwards?
Yeah.
Okay. My wife says that's fool's non-pain right there. She says that it's still medication from surgery, but I can tell you one thing. If that's the case, I hope that's not. It feels a whole lot better than what it did. But I can tell you it's definitely moving better than it did. Which brings up, actually, that actually brings up a great point because football players end up taking a lot of pain meds so that way they can play. It's funny, Varsity Blues is on. If you've ever seen that movie, Varsity Blues, of course, the coach is always, shooting up the players so that way they can play. And she may be right that it may be the pain meds are keeping me from feeling the pain, and that I need to sit my ass down and just let this thing heal. But it's got a better range of motion than I had before the surgery, so at least that's a good sign. But this is the thing that I've got a question about because I'm going to follow, and I've actually got the tape of the surgery. I haven't looked at it yet. This is basically a cleanup. What the doctor said happened to my knee is that my meniscus tore and basically had a piece of the meniscus is tore like a flap. That the flap itself was getting in the way of the knee joint from being able to move, and that's the pain that you were feeling is the pain on it from as it goes down and gets caught up underneath the bone, that it wasn't smooth enough that it would be able to, the bone is supposed to just kind of ride in there nice and smooth. The problem is you got a piece that's sitting up and it's kind of like hitting on it, and that's where you're getting that pain that every time you move, it goes. Now thing on it was the recovery should be 3 to 4 weeks because this is a cleanup. So this brings me to Amari Cooper. I don't know exactly what they were doing with Amari Cooper, but they deemed it a cleanup. Like Dak Prescott, they went back into his ankle, dealing with some issues that were there before he had broke it to clean out the ankle joint itself. That could be bone spurs or the cartilage or, things like that, the bones to smooth it out so that way you get a nice even flow. And what he's saying with me is, okay, you're not going to drive for like a week or two. And he's like, the physical therapy will go, we'll start physical therapy in 3 to 5 days. And, that should be 2 to 3 weeks. He said it could be less time. He said, depending on how you respond to it, that your body could actually, he's like, in knowing you, he said, you'll probably be less time than others. And if that's the case for me, now I know I'm not playing professional football, but this right now already seems like it's night and day different from where it was before. So, Amari Cooper, 7 months out for a cleanup, really has me wondering why. Boy, my hair is a little fro. Why it's taking so long to heal, and is there other damage or is there complications from what he had? I don't know. I don't have that answer. I just hope that whatever it is, it's healed by next month or by the beginning of the season and does not become a problem throughout the season. So, I'm going to eat my soup. Had a flashback of growing up. And no fireside chat today. I'm feeling good, but to go down 2 flights of steps and outside might not be a good idea. So, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.